Hi, I'm Rachelle, herbalist, founder of Supernatural, and your host of Plant-Based. And today I'm going to talk to you about herbs for skin from the inside out. And I'll give you a recipe for a smoothie that will keep you glowing. It is major and important, and I think, often misunderstood or not even realized how central gut health is to skin health. And, globally and historically in herbalism traditions all over the world, especially in traditional Chinese medicine, but elsewhere as well, you see the concept of the gut and the skin as being, almost one organ. So both of these organs, and they are, organs, are our interfaces between our sort of internal world and the external world. If somebody comes to me with a skin issue, which does happen all the time, as an herbalist, I will look at a few different categories of herbs and will approach it holistically. Some are internal, some are topical, some are both. So there are studies that have shown the intimate and bi-directional exchange that's happening between our gut and our skin. Also, bacteria is major for the health of both. And we have bacteria on our skin. I think that's, fairly well understood. And we have gut bacteria, we know that. And that whole bacterial population is really critical in maintaining the health of both, which, as you can see, are kind of one system. Our skin is really telling of what's going on the inside. So gut health, liver health, hormone balance, hydration, sleep, all those things, inflammation levels, major. All those things will show up in the skin. So what we put on top of the skin can be helpful, but it's often very much like a Band-Aid on a wound. And if that wound or, if something is broken, if it's a broken bone, a Band-Aid isn't going to help. So we really want to look, internal first, inside out, to get you that glow. So demulsant herbs are a category of herbs that are slippery, slimy, kind of gooey when you add water usually. So if they're in their, whole hydrated form like aloe vera or seaweeds, or purslane, they're slippery and slimy. Something like marshmallow root, when you add a little bit of water to it, gets that slippery, slimy. It might expand. Flax, chia, all of these things are demulsants. And demulsants are herbs that create a sort of goo that is hydrating to our mucous membranes. So hydrating to skin, hydrating to the gut, and can be used internally and topically to help improve skin and gut. Another category of herbs that we can use for skin are emollients. And emollients are similar to demulsants, so they're slippery, slimy, kind of gooey, hydrating, but they're used topically only. So in terms of the difference between a demulcent and an emollient, so a demulcent you can use topically or you can ingest it, and an emollient we just use topically. So something like aloe vera can be used both ways, but something like jojoba, which is an extract from a seed, for example, we would only use topically. So today for skin, we're just going to focus in on the hydration, the nourishment, and the antioxidants. So really the glow makers. So in terms of antioxidants, I think these are the ones that we most often know are great for skin. Antioxidants are anti-aging. So our body goes through a cleanup process, our skin goes through a cleanup process, our brain, constantly doing this sort of cell turnover. And there is oxidative stress. There's oxidation that happens, and antioxidants are the ones that kind of help that cleanup process be efficient and run smoothly. So think about brightly colored fruits and vegetables. Think about fruit skins and peels. Think about, superfoods like goji and rose hips and these just sort of vibrant plant-based ingredients, which happen to be really high in antioxidants. and can help show up in skin. I'm going to show you how to make a glow making smoothie. So this is high antioxidant. It includes demulsant herbs. It does not include emollient herbs. It's delicious, and it's something you can have every single day for skincare from the inside out. So first things first, my favorite base for smoothies, period, is some great berries, right? So we have wild blueberries, raspberries, and then greens always. So spinach in here. So your berries and your greens are antioxidant rich and really nourishing. And actually, when we blend things up, we make them more digestible. So that's an easier way to absorb all the nutrients, which will show up in the skin. So next up we have goji berries, my absolute favorite fruit right now. So high in antioxidants. So this is like the icing on the cake. This will also give your smoothie a little bit of like a sweet and sour kind of tartness. These are considered a medicine in herbalism. So awesome addition to smoothies. And then let's see, we're going to add some flax seed. So flax or chia, as I mentioned, are awesome demulcents, slippery, slimy, kind of hydrating. Our gut loves them, our skin loves them. You also have really good omega oils in these. And then we're going to add some marshmallow root. So this is one of my favorite demulcents that's also an emollient, so you can use it internally or topically. Marshmallow root is just kind of a neutral flavor, really beautiful to add to foods. You can also brew it in teas. Next up, we have some rose hips. So rose hips are even more antioxidants. And rose hips are the fruit of the rose. So it's the same plant, you see the flower, and then you see the fruit. And the theme today is fruit equals antioxidants. So that's a great source of antioxidants, also perfect for smoothie making. Next up, we have a plant-based collagen powder. So what does that mean? That means that this is a powder of herbs that are high in the building blocks of collagen. So we have lots of minerals and vitamin C, and it's totally plant-based, so your body can build its own collagen. And then we have some healthy fat in the form of coconut, because coconut in smoothies is kind of essential. Oops. Healthy fat is important for great skin too. We need to be able to produce our oils and stay hydrated. So next up we have some aloe juice. Just do a little shot. Aloe, as you heard me say, is a demulcent and an emollient. So beautiful one there for ingesting. Usually like 1 to 2 ounces, just a little shot of aloe is a great daily practice. And then last but not least, we have coconut water. See, like every single layer of this is so superfoody, so skin friendly. Just love it. So all your electrolytes, this is great for hydration. Okay, so we're ready to blend. Yeah, so excited to try this. Herbal, antioxidant-y, glowy smoothie. You can taste the aloe and the coconut and like the marshmallow and the flax in a really forward way that's so nice. It's like kind of creamy and earthy and like sweet in that subtle way. Where fruit is tart, this is more, it's more like a creamy sweet. I love it. I love smoothies so much as a way to take care of your skin from the inside out. And you have a template recipe and you can change out the little individual ingredients as the season changes or as your whims change. It's really an unbeatable way to get this kind of nutrition, and your skin will definitely thank you. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Plant Based. For more, subscribe to Well+Good's YouTube channel. And for more herbalism, check out Supernatural.